Hey YouTube, Travis here. Have you ever heard of a lawn game called KUBB? Some say descended from the Vikings. This is actually a really fun lawn game. Some websites want to charge up to 60 bucks for a KUBB set. Come on people, this is just wood. We can make this ourselves. Alright YouTube, I'm Travis and I'm going to show you how to make your own KUBB set. First, here's the wood I used. Now, I couldn't find any really official KUBB dimensions, so I made a best effort here. If you play in a league or a group of people, check with them to make sure that your set's going to match theirs. Okay, so here's what I did for the wood. The markers, you can just buy what's called wooden shivs, I think, and it was like 95 cents for 10 of them. These little markers, these will mark the KUBB court. Next you have the batons. What I did was I bought some, I think it's called closet dowel, a dowel rod. Okay, and this dowel was 1 1/4 inch by 48, so I bought 2 of these. And this whole setup ran me about 20 bucks. Next you have the KUBBs themselves, which they specify as 3 by 3 by 8. Now 3 by 3 is not something you're typically going to find at your Lowe's or Home Depot. So I got 4 by 4 by 10 feet. And what I did is I cut it. I got my 10 KUBBs right here. I cut them with a regular, just a normal jigsaw here, and I cut them every 8 inches, so I have them here. But you're saying, okay, well now these are 4 by 4. Well, actually, it's more like 3.5. That's just the way wood measuring goes. But I still need to lob off a 1/4 inch off each side. That's why I'm going over to my friend's wood shop here in a moment. And then finally we have the King KUBB, 4 by 4 by 16, which I just left here as one end of the 4 by 4 by 10. And I'm not going to mess with the dimensions on this, it'll be a little bit bigger. So we're here in my buddy Nate's basement here with his wood saw.
There's no more important safety rule than to wear these safety glasses.
And we're back. It's been a few months. My yard is now luscious and green and it's a lot warmer out. Anyway, I've borrowed a little vise here and we've got the 9 pieces plus the King KUBB. And we're almost to the stage where we can paint them, but first, now they're the proper size of 3 inch by 3 inch, but they're rough. I got a splinter on the King KUBB picking it up. So what I'm going to do is put the KUBBs in the vise there, and I've also got this gnarly old belt sander here, which I'm going to run and smooth the sides, probably smooth any lengthwise, just a little bit. Also, I'm going to make them level, because right now they're, anybody's guess. So here we have it, our finished, level, first KUBB. Just 9 more to do now. Thought I'd give you guys a quick update. Currently working on the King KUBB right now, doing the sides here, and those will go in more. Have it on the vise here. I've done 4, and this is a little harder than I would have originally thought. I'm doing my best with the sander to get them level, and they'll all stand up just fine in the grass. They're not perfect, but they're definitely good enough, and they're definitely, flat to the human eye. But it's coming along. I mean, I've been sanding all the sides, and I have no fear of picking this up, of splinters and whatnot. And the better the tools you have, the easier this job will be. I'm not a woodworker. Just doing the best I can with what I got. Alrighty. Okay, that was a lot of hard work, but those guys are all sanded. Now I'm sanding the very top of the closet dowel because my cuts were a little rough here, and see if we can get it to come into focus here. Yeah, my cuts were a little rough, so I want to make these things easy to handle. Just be careful if you're using a vise like I am. If you crunch them too tight, you'll mess them up. They'll get little indents. But of course, they're meant to be thrown, so they're not going to be immaculate forever. Welcome, YouTube. You've now entered the poor man's paint shop, aka my garage floor with some of this nice, awesome paint. Alright, so I've done the first 5 with 1 coat. These will all be getting 2 coats to make sure they look nice. Okay, and we're almost done here in my really ghetto paint studio. Now, the light's not super great, but oh man, did someone dip my KUBB set in gold? Just about done here. It's just spray painting. I'm using the brush to touch up little areas. It's taken about 2 cans. The paint soaks right into the wood. Would have been a lot better off using a primer, but I just went for it. So, you know, my cost of doing that is having to buy another can of paint. So there you have it. The final piece of the puzzle is to get something like this basket, probably a bigger basket to carry all your KUBBs. And that's pretty much it. Start with basic lumber, work your way, get some gold spray paint, have a very, very, very pimp KUBB set. Alright YouTube, get out there and play. Until next time.